In a real estate world dominated by jaw-dropping price tags and relentless bidding wars, one question keeps echoing louder now than ever. Where in America can you still buy a condo without breaking the bank? If you've been searching for affordable homeownership in today's market and feel like you're constantly hitting a wall, you're not alone. Prices have surged in many major metros, and what used to be a starter condo now feels like a luxury purchase. But what if we told you that affordability still exists, just not where everyone's looking? Welcome to the Globe Realty, your trusted guide for real estate clarity and opportunity. In this video, we're unlocking the top 10 U.S. states where you can buy a condo for under $300,000. Yes, under 300Ks. And we're not just talking about rundown units in forgotten towns. These are vibrant markets with growing economies, strong rental demand, and long-term upside. We'll take you from the scenic heartland to the unexpected pockets of prosperity across the country, armed with real data, current market stats, and a dose of storytelling you won't want to miss. So whether you're a first-time buyer chasing a dream, an investor seeking undervalued gems, or a downsizer looking for lifestyle without the premium, this countdown is made for you. Hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and let's jump into this journey of budget-friendly condo opportunities across America. The state at number 1? It's not what you think. Number 10, Indiana. Let's kick off this countdown with a state that's often overlooked, but that's exactly what makes it a hidden gem, Indiana. At first glance, Indiana may not scream hot real estate market, but if you're looking for affordability without sacrificing quality, you'll want to pay close attention. In early 2025, the median condo price in Indiana hovers around $250,000, according to the latest data from Redfin and Zillow. And in cities like Fort Wayne, South Bend, and Evansville, it's still very possible to find modern two-bedroom condos between $180,000 and $230,000. What makes Indiana truly stand out is its steady economy, low cost of living, and rapidly improving urban centers. Fort Wayne, for example, has seen a surge in young professionals thanks to tech sector growth and downtown revitalization. Meanwhile, Indianapolis continues to expand with a strong mix of healthcare, logistics, and finance industries, providing a solid rental market for investors. Want low property taxes? Indiana has them. Want HOA fees that won't eat your budget? You'll find plenty of condos with monthly fees under $250. And let's talk about location. Indiana is strategically placed in the heart of the Midwest, making it a solid option for remote workers and digital nomads who want affordability without total isolation. But here's the real kicker. Condos in Indiana are outpacing single-family homes in price growth. Why? Because downsizers, first-time buyers, and investors are all hunting for low-maintenance, budget-friendly living. That means your $250K condo today could be worth $300 in just a couple of years. So here's the big question. Would you consider buying in a place like Fort Wayne or Evansville if it meant saving 6 figures? Or are you still chasing overpriced metros out of habit? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Number 9, Missouri. Let's be real. How often do you hear Missouri come up in real estate conversations? Probably never. But that's exactly what makes it a sleeper state for anyone looking to score a solid condo deal under $300K in 2025. Here's the scoop. According to Realtor.com and Missouri Realtors, the average condo price statewide is sitting around $157,000, with even lower averages in cities like St. Louis, Lewis, and Kansas City. We're talking $135K to $170K depending on the neighborhood. Now pause for a second. Can you name another major city where you can still snag a 2-bedroom condo with parking in a walkable area for under $200K? Not many. But in Missouri, it's happening. And this isn't just about price tags. Missouri offers something you can't buy in a high-cost state: breathing room. Think historic buildings turned chic lofts in downtown Kansas City. Or lakeside condos near the Ozarks that blend peace, tourism potential, and resale value. Yes, Lake of the Ozarks is not just a Netflix reference. It's a real place, and the condo scene there is thriving. Let's talk rental income. Missouri's cities have strong demand from students, traveling nurses, military personnel, and even remote tech workers. That makes it ideal for buy-and-hold investors looking to build passive income without going broke on the front end. Even better, the cost of living in Missouri is 13% lower than the national average, and property taxes are modest compared to both coasts. So here's the question. Would you rather own a $180K condo in a revitalized Missouri neighborhood with room to grow? Or keep waiting for the market to crash in a city you can barely afford? Drop your answer in the comments. Number 8. Alabama. Close your eyes and picture this. Spanish moss swaying in the breeze, red clay roads leading to coastal cities, and the scent of salt water drifting through the air. This is Alabama, and no, it's not just about football and fried catfish. In 2025, it's quietly becoming one of the most affordable condo havens in the country. You might be surprised to learn that the average condo price in Alabama is around $142,700 based on the latest regional MLS data. That number dips even lower in towns like Montgomery and Tuscaloosa, where you can find solid units in the $120K to $150K range. But if your heart leans coastal, here's the kicker. Gulf Shores and Orange Beach are offering condos near the ocean for under $250,000. Try finding that in Florida. And it's not just about affordability. Alabama is starting to attract remote workers and retirees looking for mild winters, low property taxes, and slower living. There's an authenticity here that feels unbothered by the fast pace of modern markets. Condos here aren't just structures, they're lifestyle upgrades. Looking at long-term value, Alabama's housing market has been steadily appreciating, not spiking erratically like California or Texas. Over the past year, condo values have increased by 4.8%, making it a smart, stable choice for cautious investors or first-time buyers. Plus, HOA fees tend to be more reasonable, hovering between $150 to $250 a month in many regions, without the hidden nonsense you might find in high-rise urban markets. So let me ask you this. Would you trade the chaos of overpriced metros for the calm charm of a beachfront or riverside Alabama condo? Think about it. Number 7. Arkansas. If you've never considered Arkansas as a real estate destination, you're not alone. But that's about to change. Nestled in the heart of the South, Arkansas doesn't make flashy headlines, but for savvy homebuyers and value-driven investors, that's exactly the appeal. In 2025, the average condo price across Arkansas is just around $127,800, according to regional housing reports. That puts it far below the national average and firmly in hidden opportunity territory. Cities like Little Rock, Fayetteville, and Hot Springs offer a compelling combination of affordability, livability, and future potential. In Little Rock, you can secure a move-in-ready condo downtown for under $150,000. In Fayetteville, home to the University of Arkansas, you'll find a growing student and young professional population that fuels rental demand and resale value. Meanwhile, Hot Springs, once known solely for its spa culture, is quietly becoming a favorite for retirees and remote workers alike, thanks to its scenic lakes, art scene, and low cost of living. And let's not overlook the numbers. Arkansas has one of the lowest property tax rates in the U.S., averaging just 0.61%. According to Tax Foundation data. HOA fees? Often under $200 a month. That's a rare combo in today's inflated market. What truly sets Arkansas apart, though, is its long-game advantage. While markets in Florida and Texas are showing signs of saturation and price correction, Arkansas continues to grow steadily, 3% annual appreciation on average over the past 5 years. Not explosive, but consistent. And in 2025, consistency is gold. So, what do you think? Would you take a chance on a market that's been undervalued for decades, or wait until everyone else catches on? You might just find that Arkansas isn't behind the curve. It's quietly ahead of it. Number 6. Kentucky. Let me tell you about a place that doesn't usually pop up in your Zillow searches, but probably should: Kentucky. At first glance, this state is all bourbon, bluegrass, and horse racing. But dig a little deeper, and you'll find something that's quietly drawing in smart homebuyers: genuinely affordable real estate with room to grow. In 2025, the average condo price across Kentucky is around $141,000. But in key cities like Louisville and Lexington, you can still land a solid unit for under $160,000. Sometimes even under $130K, depending on the neighborhood. And we're not talking rundown fixer-uppers. We're talking well-maintained condos, close to universities, hospitals, and downtown cores. Here's why that matters. Both Louisville and Lexington are economic anchors in the region, home to massive employers like UPS, Humana, Toyota, and the University of Kentucky. That means stable job markets, consistent demand for rentals, and a thriving local economy, even when the national market feels shaky. Now imagine buying a condo just minutes from a major healthcare hub or campus, renting it out to a traveling nurse or a grad student, and paying less than $900 a month total on mortgage and fees. In many cities, that wouldn't even cover rent. In Kentucky, it could be your income stream. What's more, Kentucky boasts one of the lowest median property tax rates in the country, hovering around 0.83%, and many HOAs are small, local, and manageable. Combine that with a low cost of living, and you're looking at a state where your dollar truly stretches. So here's the question for you. If you had $250,000 to spend today, would you rather squeeze into a studio on the coast or own a spacious two-bedroom with cash left over in Kentucky? The answer might be simpler than you think. We're only halfway through this list, and already we've uncovered some shockingly affordable gems. But trust me, the best is still to come. So let me ask you, which of these states would you actually consider moving to or investing in? Drop your answer in the comments below. We read every single one. And if you're loving the insight so far, go ahead and hit that like button to let us know we're on the right track. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the Globe Realty so you never miss future countdowns, market tips, or under-the-radar real estate opportunities that could change your financial game. All right, now let's head north and see what we have in store at number 5. Number 5, Michigan. Michigan isn't just a state, it's a comeback story. Once defined by industrial glory and economic downturns, Michigan in 2025 is quietly rewriting its narrative. And if you're looking to buy a condo for under $300K, this state offers more than affordability. It offers a lifestyle, a legacy, and a future. Let's start with the numbers. According to Redfin and Michigan Realtors, the median condo price in Michigan is around $154,900. In places like Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo, and even parts of Detroit, two-bedroom condos in the $130,000 to $180K range are common, and we're talking modern units, some even in newly developed communities. But here's what sets Michigan apart: water. This is the Great Lakes state, and when you're investing in real estate, proximity to water almost always translates to lasting value. Imagine owning a condo in Traverse City or Bay City, minutes from a lakefront sunset, for under $250K. It almost sounds impossible in today's market, but in Michigan, it's still real. And don't sleep on Detroit. What was once the poster child for decline is now home to art districts, tech incubators, boutique lofts, and major sports investments. Young professionals are returning, startups are blooming, and real estate investors are quietly scooping up high-potential units while they're still wildly undervalued. Let's add this. Michigan's property taxes, while higher than the national average of 1.54%, are offset by lower purchase prices and strong appreciation in urban cores. Some condos in Grand Rapids have appreciated over 6% year over year in 2024, and the momentum hasn't stopped. So here's your moment of reflection. Would you dare to invest in a city on the rise? Or are you waiting until everyone else already has? Michigan might not just be a place to buy, it could be the place to grow. Number 4, Oklahoma. All right, let's talk about a state that's criminally underrated in every real estate conversation: Oklahoma. Seriously, when was the last time someone said, "I'm buying a condo in Oklahoma"? Probably never, but maybe they should, because in 2025 this state is serving up some of the best real estate deals in the country, no exaggeration. Let's crunch it. The average condo price in Oklahoma is around $136,800, according to Zillow and local MLS data. That's not a typo. And in places like Tulsa and Oklahoma City, it's still common to find clean, updated two-bedroom condos for under $150K, many with low HOAs and in neighborhoods where new businesses and breweries are springing up left and right. Oklahoma City, for instance, has one of the fastest-growing downtown areas in the Southwest, with new developments, a growing tech scene, and serious rental demand. The city's cost of living is 17% below the national average, which means not only is your mortgage lower, you're actually living better for less. And then there's Tulsa. Artistic, walkable, and full of character, Tulsa's midtown neighborhoods are buzzing. There are condos popping up in former industrial buildings, now transformed into trendy, high-ceiling, exposed brick units that feel like Brooklyn, minus the $800,000 price tag. Property taxes in Oklahoma? Low, around 0.85% on average. HOA fees? Often well below $200 per month. And yes, there are communities where you can get a pool, gym access, and still keep your monthly costs under what most folks pay for rent alone. So here's a serious question. If you could pay less than $1,000 a month for a stylish condo in a growing, livable city, why wouldn't you? Oklahoma isn't trying to be flashy, it's just quietly winning. And if you're smart, you might just win with it. Number 3. West Virginia. There's a silence in West Virginia that speaks louder than the noise of any city skyline. A kind of stillness you feel in your bones. If you've ever longed for a place that feels untouched, unbothered, and unbelievably affordable, this is it. Tucked in the heart of the Appalachian Mountains, West Virginia isn't racing with skyscrapers or trendy condos, but that's exactly its strength. What it offers is space to breathe, views that calm the soul, and real estate prices that make you question the entire housing market. In 2025, the average condo price in West Virginia is just about $119,600, according to housing data from local MLS and Zillow. Yes, you read that right. In some areas like Charleston, Morgantown, and Huntington, you can still find turnkey 1- and 2-bedroom condos for under $100,000. In others, lakeside or mountain view units list for less than the price of a luxury sedan. Yet, this state isn't just cheap, it's charming. Charleston's riverfront is blooming with small businesses and community events. Morgantown, home to West Virginia University, buzzes with youthful energy, music, and opportunities for rental income. And towns like Lewisburg or Elkins, they feel like something out of a storybook, ideal for retirees, remote workers, or anyone seeking to unplug without disconnecting. And did we mention taxes? West Virginia ranks among the lowest states in the country for property taxes, averaging around 0.55%. Monthly HOA fees? Modest and manageable. But here's the question only you can answer. In a world that keeps getting louder and more expensive, how much would you pay for peace? And what's stopping you from owning it for under $120? West Virginia isn't trying to impress. It's just offering something rare, affordable serenity, before the rest of the world catches on. Number 2, Ohio. If you're looking for a market where affordability meets opportunity, look no further than Ohio. Often overshadowed by flashier coastal states, Ohio has quietly become a magnet for savvy investors and first-time buyers who know how to spot value before it becomes mainstream. And in 2025, that value still lives here, loud and clear. Let's break down the numbers. According to the Ohio Realtors Association and the latest Redfin data, the median condo price in Ohio is approximately $200,000. But go city by city, and it gets even better. In Cleveland, Toledo, and Dayton, it's not uncommon to find spacious 2-bedroom condos between $150,000 and $190,000. Even in the increasingly popular Columbus metro, you can still score quality units under $250K, often in up-and-coming neighborhoods near tech corridors, hospitals, and universities. And here's what makes Ohio golden: job stability, plus rental demand. Columbus is now a rising tech hub, home to Intel's multi-billion-dollar chip plant and a booming logistics sector. Cleveland has top-tier medical institutions like the Cleveland Clinic, pulling in thousands of students, workers, and short-term renters every year. And Cincinnati? A corporate and cultural powerhouse with a growing young population seeking walkable, affordable housing options. Property taxes? Ohio's average sits at 1.52%, but rates vary widely by county, and many urban areas offer incentives for owner-occupied properties. Plus, many condos come with low HOA fees, especially outside luxury developments. What's more, Ohio homes have appreciated between 5% and 8% annually in key metro markets over the last 3 years, and that momentum hasn't slowed. For under $300K, you're not just buying a condo, you're buying cash flow, appreciation, and future leverage. So here's your move. Would you rather drop $800K on a condo in LA that barely breaks even, or build a cash-flowing portfolio in cities where your dollar actually works? Ohio is where smart investors are quietly making bold moves. The only question is, are you bold enough to make one too? Number 1, Iowa. And at number 1, we have a state you probably didn't see coming, Iowa. Yes, Iowa, the land of cornfields and college football, is actually home to the most statistically affordable and underrated condo market in the United States in 2025. Here's the headline. The average condo price in Iowa is just about $152,885, according to the Iowa Association of Realtors and recent Redfin data. That's well under our $300K threshold. And unlike other states on this list, you won't be scraping the bottom of the barrel here. Iowa offers clean, safe, and modern condos in thriving communities like Des Moines, Cedar Rapids, and Iowa City, often priced between $135,000 and $180,000. But this isn't just about price. It's about balance. Des Moines is a rising financial and insurance hub with a strong middle-class backbone and a growing tech presence. Cedar Rapids blends affordability with family-friendly living, and Iowa City, home to the University of Iowa, pulses with culture, creativity, and rental demand. Iowa ranks among the top states for public safety, education, and overall livability, and boasts a cost of living nearly 11% below the national average. Property taxes? Modest. Traffic? Minimal. Commute times? Practically non-existent. And let's talk investment. While other markets roller coaster, Iowa real estate appreciates consistently, averaging 4 to 6% annually, with low vacancy rates and steady demand from students, professionals, and retirees alike. But the real secret? Quality of life. In Iowa, you can wake up in a modern condo, sip your coffee on a private balcony, walk to local shops or trails, and still save enough to invest, travel, or retire early. All without crushing debt or second-guessing your financial future. So we'll leave you with this. Why chase prestige when you can own peace of mind? Why settle for surviving when you could be thriving in Iowa? Sometimes the smartest move is the one nobody's talking about yet. And there you have it. The top 10 states where you can still buy a condo for under $300K. If this countdown changed the way you think about real estate, hit that like button, subscribe to the Globe Realty, and let us know in the comments. Which state surprised you the most? Which one are you seriously considering now? Don't let the media convince you affordable homeownership is dead. You just have to know where to look. And now, you do. We'll see you in the next one.